Schedule came out last night. It's official. Browns only one primetime game. Browns beat reporter Daryl Rotter with his thoughts on the Browns only getting one in primetime for 2026.
This schedule does, to your point earlier about the Athletic and some of the national reads on this whole schedule and where the Browns might end up in 2026. Certainly, the NFL told you how they feel about the Cleveland Browns, right? 16 of the 17 games are 1 p.m. kickoffs. Your national television game is a Thursday night in October. However, let's remember flex scheduling will begin starting in week 5, I should say. So the Browns could play themselves back into another primetime game, but they're going to have to earn that. And so, yeah, this schedule, all the 1 p.m. kickoffs on Sunday, which personally I love, that does tell you that there are very little expectations that the Browns are going to be a factor or a storyline league-wide in 2026.
All right, here is the schedule. It's on the road for the Jaguars and the Bucks, then home for the Panthers. The primetime game is the Steelers. Jets, Ravens, Titans, Steelers, Saints, and then you go into the bye week. You come out of it. Texans on the bye week. Then it's Raiders and Bengals, Falcons, Giants, Ravens, Colts, Bengals. Let's welcome in Garrett Bush, Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show in the Barbershop. G. Bush, relative to that, questions at quarterback. You highlight quarterbacks. That's what primetime games are. And the other thing of it is, I don't see that many quarterbacks on the opposite side that scare me a whole lot other than Joe Burrow if he's healthy.
Yeah, look, we always play the schedule game, right? And the schedule game is funny to me because I think schedule games is just more about validation. It's like trying to get the prettiest girl to sign your yearbook, right? You're like, but I really don't know you. So like, yeah, she was like, I saw you in 6th mod in chemistry class once, but yeah, I'm a nice person, so I'll sign your yearbook. And then you go show everybody, look, guess who signed my yearbook, man? So look at this, right? The schedule game is like just trying to get out there and do your thing and see. See, I told you people like the Cleveland Browns. The Cleveland Browns will be great. You know why? Because they got 3 scheduled games in prime. No, it doesn't work that way. Look, you take a look at the schedule, and I don't even really do the whether or not it's easy or not. Every year is a different year. Every year is a different type of energy. Your year starts off differently if you go 0-2 than if you go 2-0. Right? There's different things, ebbs and flows. We don't know who's going to be injured by them. But the cool thing about this is because of flex scheduling, I think Daryl said a very good point. The league is not dumb. The league has already figured out that we need to hedge our bet on basically some of these things. Yeah, we mightn't start, and a team that we thought was no good is now all of a sudden a 4-2 or 5-1 squad heading into late October, early November, throughout the first, I guess, quarter of the season. And they put different parameters and things in so that they can say, okay, well, how do we capitalize off this? We're going to give them an opportunity to not only say, okay, well, you can play your way into some proceeds or some primetime games if you want. Hey, listen, if you start off great, if you have a quarterback and guys are marketable, and guys are nice storylines throughout the National League or in national stories in general, we'll find a way to put you on TV. I think also what it plays a part is, I think if they were to say, all right, if this happened where they said, okay, we're going to go with Shedeur Sanders, young guy. He's going to be the starting quarterback for 26. They'll stamp it. Well, the league will turn around and say, oh, okay, well, look, you got one now. We might throw you another bone right there, throw you another one, because what they want to see is they want something that's predictable. They don't want to come into this thing with advertisers and trying to get a rating when they don't even know who the quarterback going to be. Like the Browns are in perpetual quarterback competition. It's Deshaun Watson, it's Shedeur Sanders, it's Dylan Gabriel's name keep getting thrown around as well. If you don't have a quarterback that you settled on, then we can't give you the top-notch games. We're not going to put a billing together and put you in a situation where it may be a nasty football game because you're rotating quarterbacks. So and then to your point, this is the major point. I'm looking at that schedule. I don't see nobody on there that scares me like that. There's no world beaters on there. There's not. I didn't see many Dan Marinos and Montanas and Aikmans on that list. I mean, this is why there's a lot of people, and I'm telling you, slowly but surely, we talked about it before. I heard Daryl. I was listening to his radio show. He said, I mean, they might be able to get 8 wins. Mary Kay was on UCSS. Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show. I asked her, I said, what the record looking like, Mary Kay? She said the Browns might get 8 to 10. Now, people tell me, now I'm the Kool-Aid drinker. I drink all the Kool-Aid. I amp the Browns up all the time. Kool-Aid Mafia, stand up. But I'm telling you, slowly but surely, when you look at these rosters, you look at the schedule, you look at the 2 draft classes, if you can get serviceable quarterback play with this defense, you're telling me you can't squint and see 8 wins with this schedule. Now, they got to go do it, but I'm encouraged by what it looked like on paper.
Yeah, no, I can't argue with you. You know, and the question, the other thing is you got 3 new head coaches in the division. So, I said Joe Burrow. I should have said Lamar Jackson if he is the Lamar Jackson that's healthy. Those are the 2 guys. You know, the best quarterbacks that you're going to face are in the division. You're going to face them anyway.